which is requiring me to ow. Which is requiring me to um record myself in order to compensate, and I don't want to mess up this sentence either. I'm sick of erasing and rewriting the same thing 8 different times every time I write 3 words. All by myself, while my ability to speak and write is still being inhibited by hypnosis, which is still being inhibited by hypnosis. Ow, 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 ow. And to compensate, I have to record myself writing. And the only there. And the only way, and the only, see, and then I wrote the wrong word again. And the only way I can compensate for this, wow, that got strained, is by, the hypnosis is inhibiting me so much. I can't handle this. I mean, this is like deliberate abuse. It's so obvious at this point. But I mean, like, it's just taking so long to be able to get enough evidence that people can't just deny it. And, you know, it's easier to educate people on it than it is to, like, present evidence that I'm hypnotized. Ow, 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 ow. While my ability to speak and write is still being inhibited by hypnosis, and the only way I can compensate for this is by recording myself writing. Because the and I mean, because the hypnosis is limited how much it can inhibit me, which is requiring me to record myself writing. Myself while I write. Because if I am too inhibited there, Because, see, this is getting too... Because if I am too inhibited... this is what I mean. Like, I can't word it the way I need to. I'm trying to just force it to happen quickly. Alright, anyways, this video has gone on long enough. I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I am going to be back in a moment. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to finish up here. I need to do this quickly, but like, yeah, I need to do this quickly because I can't waste my time just because I'm hypnotized and these people don't want to go to prison, so then they waste my time with the hypnosis. I need to make sure that I get this done and over with so I can convict them and put them in prison for the rest of their pathetic little lives. And also, that was a pretty intense emotional reaction, I want to point out, and I know that they hypnotized me to try to even become angry at them. That's what the snapping my fingers means. Because they have to do something before I end the video to try to cover up the hypnosis and just make me look like I'm crazy in order to be able to get away with it. Which is not really exactly... Which is not going to be possible at this point because I'm not going to allow it. And I mean, like, you know, it's wasting a lot of my time. Requiring me to record myself while I write, because if it is too noticeable, because if I because I could only be inhibited so much. I could only be inhibited so much with hypnosis. God damn it. That's how much of a danger to public safety this is. Because I can only be inhibited so much. Because my writing can only be inhibited so much before being too noticeable. That did not take that long to say. And I mean, I think that was too noticeable, most definitely. Because my writing could only be and I wanted to say my ability to write This is so abusive. Wow, okay. Because my ability to write could only be so inhibited before becoming too noticeable. Too noticeable on video recordings or in front of witnesses. Ow. And then moving on. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, moving on. Ah, there we go. Because my ability to write can only, actually not could, even though, I mean, it's really noticeable at this point, but at the same time, it becomes more and more noticeable when it becomes too obvious. To write can only be so inhibited before becoming too noticeable in video recordings or in front of witnesses. And writing is the only way I can. Ow, 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 ow. Compensate for my ability to speak being inhibited, because it would be too noticeable if I couldn't read. And then, oh, ow, ow, ow. I also even had to learn how to analyze handwriting. Myself. In order to, ow, and again that was another post-hypnotic suggestion to scratch my neck or face, resisting post-hypnotic suggestions to try to make it look like I was on drugs or something. But anyways, so I also had to learn how to analyze handwriting myself in order to interpret, organize, and disclose any evidence because law enforcement and the FBI wouldn't do it for me. Alright, anyways, thank you for watching the video. I mean, that's as far as I'm writing for right now. I have, the last part, but I think, and that's just the... This is very, very long, actually. Holy cow. The last part, but... Oh, and then I have this, too. There's that, and here's this. Wait, no, wrong one. There we go. There it is. It's about how you can't be hypnotized to do something against your will. That is pretty important, but I have it basically written down, so I can just do that. I don't have to write anymore. Yay, I'm done. It's important to include the techniques and methods that they use as well. I'm really going into elaborate detail on this. I'm also going to do this. So with heteroaction, an example with heteroaction is that if a person responds successfully to a suggestion of feeling a sensation of warmth, for example, then heteroaction is different. Okay. Feeling a sensation of warmth for example. To a suggestion of feeling a sensation of warmth, for example. They will be more likely to I have to put respond successfully to a different suggestion of cold. Okay, so to a suggestion of feeling a sensation of warmth, for example, they will be more likely to respond successfully to a success to okay. I'll go to a suggestion of feeling a sensation of cold, for example. Homoaction is increasing the extent of a response to a suggestion with repetition, such as increasing the sensation of cold more and more with repetition. increasing the intensity of a response to a suggestion with repetition, such as increasing the sensation of cold more and more with repetition. Okay. This isn't bad. I mean, not that the situation isn't bad, the situation is absolutely horrible, but regardless of such, okay, there we go. Great. Alright, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I have that done. I'm going to grab something